All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me again. So this is a new request from the Geek Life, and let me just read what he said here. I have to come up a little bit. So through Buy Me a Coffee, the Geek Life sent this. He goes, "Hiya." He says, "I've lost men I called brother lately, some to bad choices and some to disease and bad luck. One played a board game with his mom, went home, got a gun, pointed it at some police officers who did what he wanted them to do. Yeah, damn." He goes, "I got a cancer diagnosis a few days ago. It's treatable, and I won't even go bald or anything. But it got me thinking how lucky I have been a few times, and about those who weren't." And let me tell you, the geek life. I had a cancer diagnosis 10 years ago too, and it does get you thinking. Uh, and I didn't lose my hair. That old age is taking care of that, but it does make brings you down to earth and makes you realize you're no longer the young guy that you think about in your head, and you know how bulletproof that we are. That I mean, we're no different than anybody else. When you get a cancer diagnosis, the first thing that goes to, well, for me anyway, the first thing that went through my mind is, why me? And I had surgery, and they were able to get all mine, and I've been cancer free for since 2014, early 2014. So, but I still was like, why me? I eat healthy, I go to the gym, and I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I get 8 hours of sleep. I do everything they say you're supposed to do. And then, you know, it wasn't 10 minutes, of me feeling sorry for myself, that I realized and looked in the mirror, and I say, why not me? I mean, there's kids that are 2 years old that get terminal cancer and have not lived their life, and won't ever be able to live the life that I've been able to live. Uh, y- you know, quit. I had to quit being selfish, and just take what God threw at me. And, at the time, I didn't know what the prognosis was going to be. But, there was a kid locally here who was 8 years old. I believe he was eight. And, man, he fought cancer, and he was in and out of the hospital, and he had all these tubes, and he had, uh, and he eventually passed away at such a young age. And it makes you wonder uh, sometimes, why do young kids have to go through that kind of pain and trials and tribulations? And this young kid always had a smile on his face. Uh, so it was a bad thing. So I say all this to tell the geek life, look, brother, you know, there's a at least we had our chances. There's some who never had. So you know, whatever that means to you, cool. So he says, let me go on to say, he says, I'm requesting this for all brothers from another mother no longer with us, and for all men who may need to hear this. Talk about it, and if you have nothing to get off your chest, buy your buddy a beer and listen to him. Those are the best words I've heard in a long time. And it just sounds like you're just this great, great human, and I'm glad you're part of this channel. So he did include the lyrics to this one. I will include the lyrics in the description when I post this. This is called the New Model Army Ballad of Bodmin Peel, and this was in Strasbourg, November the 11th of 2022. Okay, y'all. So that was a long introduction. So without any more delay, let's just get right into the intro and right into the song. Thanks once again, and if you made it this far, thanks even more.
One more. Take good care of each other, huh? And good luck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading the lyrics as he's singing, and if you know the lead in, what I was talking about and what the Geek Life had written about losing a buddy of his real recently, uh, yeah, and I may have talked about this on my show before. Here I am calling this on my show now. Um, but anyway, look at Robin Williams, the comedian, the American comedian. Very, very brilliant. Had everything going for him, all the money in the world. Seemingly, what the rest of us would kill for, right? And took his own life. He just depression. He just none of that could dull the pain that he was going through all his life in his mind. Same way with Anthony Bourdain. Uh, he famous guy that did these food shows. Had everything going, man. Had a wonderful partner, beautiful lady. Um, he was on a show. He's at the top of his game. No money, as far as I know, no financial issues, and took his own life. Um, so depression is a big thing, and the Geek Life expressed that this friend of his played a board game with his friends, went home, or maybe with his mom, played board games with his mom, went home and did suicide by cop. Uh, it just had a pain that nothing would numb it, and now the police officer carries that pain for the rest of his life too. So it's just you know I've been blessed my whole entire life, man, with health, with the wonderful family, everything, and I've only been trained into recognizing depression. My brain, my glass is always half full. It's I always have a great when I wake up in the morning. I'm in the best mood in the world because it's another day. You know, but there's people who have that opposite feeling, and we just need to realize that and embrace them while we can, and hope that whatever pains them, they get better, and just love them and hug them. That's all you can do. And I know this is a video that I've spoken a lot. Uh, Mental health is a big issue. Uh, we have people homeless on the streets, that just something's going on in their mind that we will never understand. And but all we can do is, like I said about the geek life, you just got to be a good human. You just got to understand that while we may have it made in our mind and on top of the world, and we see good in trees, and we see good in animals, and we see good in everybody, no matter how bad they are. There's some people that can't do that. Some people, and we just need to realize that and not say, look, I don't understand how you can be so weird about it, man. Look, you got everything in the world. So it's not about that. Whew. All right, man. Let's get back into it. This is a great performance, and these lyrics really mean something. So let's get back to it. Yeah, they're great musicians.
This is all
yeah, it's a great song. Again, I'm gonna post the lyrics, so if y'all look at that lyrics, one of the one of the verses is let's go build a fire down on the empty beach when the waves are crashing high. White heat purify as the sparks fly up into the great black sky. So I interpret that as, hey, if something's bothering you, let me put my arm around you. Let's go to the beach, man. Let's start a bonfire down there, and let's just drink a beer and listen to the waves, and just tell me your troubles, and I'll be your listening post. I'm not good enough to give advice to people that have these type of issues going on, man. All I can do is just tell them I love them, and that if they ever want to talk to somebody, I'll damn sure be the best listener that they've ever had. Um, my own wife. So I told y'all, my glasses. When I wake up in the morning, my glass is half full. It's not half empty. And my wife is the total opposite. When she wakes up, it's like she's just a grump. Well, she's better now than she used to be. But and I always wondered, we don't have any financial issues. We have a beautiful family. We have literally, uh, we're literally on top of the world. Just as having a life. But is she tries hard enough she can find something to complain about. And I'm the total opposite, man. If I burn my finger on the oven, I will come out saying, "Man, I'm glad I didn't burn two fingers." But some people will come out and say, bitching about because they burnt one finger. So I totally get it. My oldest daughter is the spitting image of me. I mean, she's a ball of joy and laughter, and she's got a smile for everybody, and she's just wonderful to be around. My youngest daughter is like her mom. It's just, you know, it's total opposite of Tara. But that's just how they're born. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just who they are. Just embrace them, each one equally, and say, "Hey, I've got you, man. I've got you." For whatever it is that's bothering you, I can shoulder it. Just give it to me. So that's what you can do. Just embrace your friends or your family that might have these depression issues, and pray for the best. That's all you can do. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. This was a good video. This was uh, it made it better because I had the lyrics to watch. I'm sorry, to read while I was watching the video. So, all right, y'all. Till I see you again, I'll catch you down the road. Thank you to the Geek Life for the request to buy me a coffee. I always say this, but it does help. All right, see you guys on the next one.